Alright. So, timer. Grab my food when it's ready. Oops. Should like grind around the entrance. Get some money to go upgrade my Tristan's mech. Well, this reading has gone haywire. This place is swarming with enemies. What the? I'm picking up a bunch of energy spikes. Maybe you must be creating more mobile suits. That really burns me up. The G system is my business too. You use the G system for business? How did the enemies get here, by the way? This place is like we're like in England right now. Unless they have their own like planes there, like this doesn't seem like the G system that would make sense for them to use. Yeah, we sell weapons and we sell weapons we make using it. It's pretty low. What was that? I said we better go. Did you now? Alright then, let's head and clean out this joint. The enemies here are easier than like the last area. Getting Game Boy Color vibe. Old school vibe. What is the point of these switches? Like, let's put a switch 2 feet away from a door. Like, why not just have the door open when you walk up to it? If the switch opened up somewhere, like, completely different, I could see, but... This place is crawling with Dark Line's mobile suits. What are these suits? Never seen anything like them. So many mobile suits. It's those ones. No idea. They got very spiky barrels on their weapons. Like, can you use those weapons as melee weapons? Like, why is there spikes on the barrels of those weapons? Looks like a new type of enemy. Tristan, I have a very bad feeling about this. I don't know, maybe we should pull out. No, we have to stop them from creating more mobile suits. We can do this, Fritz. Here we go again. Literally a death army. Beam rifles. Must have some sort of regeneration thing going on. cannon. Death Army data. Beam field. Right, that's obviously the anti-beam. It's like the chaff field thing. Yeah, maybe. Children. I don't know if Gundam would ever be considered a children's cartoon. We get their heads blown off. More Zaku 2 special data. Like, I need to create another Zaku 2. Definitely not gonna be creating more than one of each mech unless I, I get like some super OP mechs and have enough data to create more than one, but odds are they're not gonna give you that much data. You're either gonna have to grind for it like crazy, or they're only gonna give you like 50 and that's it. Not many credits, but I'm going to upgrade Tristan a little bit. I guess I can sell some stuff if I need to. Obviously they're not going to give us like full access to the airship after this because there's still a lot of the world left, but I'm assuming once we finish this continent maybe they'll give us access to it. Aren't all Gundams basically nuclear Gundams? Let's go thermonuclear if you like blow up the core or whatever. They'll still go boom though. Where am I going? I need to leave town. This one, I think. It's coming that fires nuclear bombs. That seems like a tame weapon, considering most of the other weapons these things have. There's range attack effectiveness. Bazooka that fires atomic warheads. Direct violation of the Antarctic Treaty. Expands nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons. This says no colony drops. Yeah, you know there hasn't been any colony drops in any of the Gundams. It's definitely not something that ever happens. Definitely never happens. Sure, I just did that. As good as I can do for now. Spend like all my money on just Upgrading new mechs I pick up. Well, I'm assuming this guy's the final party member that's gonna stay with us for now, considering you can actually switch his gear out, unlike the major last time, where it's like, yeah, you can't switch anything out for her. Plus, you know, he started the same level as everybody else, while she was like 2 levels above us. Music is very good. That's when the music just exists. There's nothing I would call bad about it, it's just there. Skip. Oh, nope. Get to it. Accidentally clipped the thing and it's like mashing the button to try to skip the dialogue and it's like, nope. I'm going back. White berth around it so I won't accidentally clip it again. I got this. You know, when you're the last enemy up and you're a shield dude, you know you're dead. They do have attacks, they just never use them. Fatouche. Sounds like the food's here. Alright. Let me grab my food. I'm back in a minute. Last time here, I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, I'm back with some pizza. Start the timer. Let's fight these Death Army dudes. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's got a shoot all ability, right? Let's tag him out. Gavenger, he's also got a shoot all. Let's look at meat lovers. This guy's had a lot of E-caps. What's going on here? G-system's running, but there's no one here. That can't be possible. I guess we just gotta blow it up and wipe out 90% of humanity. G-system can't make mobile suits by itself. You have to shut it down fast. Come on, we're going in. Death Army SP. Alright, let's switch him out for Aeon. Just everybody's speed. There you go, Grimmer. All Gundam has great OSTs. In fact, none of them do. Oh, I missed, like, all of them except, like, 2. Want to kill Fritz. Oh yeah, like most anime, right? That guy not dead yet. Boom. Yeah, but usually the OP and EP or like you know, some up-and-coming band or something like that. So they go all out. That's gonna be like their signature song, right? Maybe those songs are bangers. We've reached the core. Let's shut this thing down. This is the... I guess this would be the third G system that we've run into. If you count the original one we started off in. G system 3, I guess. Phew, looks like we stopped it. G system was running on its own. What's going on here? I don't know. For security's sake, G systems have safety circuits that prevents them from operating without human help. Could the Dark Alliance have somehow bypassed the security system? Impossible. There will only be one way to deactivate the security system. You'd have the biometric data of the designer, Revenge Zarth. Biometric data? What does that mean? It's key to Revenge Zarth's body. Only he can deactivate the security. That's impossible. You died in the Great Fall. I know, still. It's the only way. What in the world is going on? I know, right? Whoa, why is the room shaking? The G system is starting up again. It's what? This isn't good. Let's get out of here. Everyone, run! Oh, I have to run? Run in a circle! A really big circle! Run! Run very slowly. What is the... Like, honestly, why did they make the D-pad walk this slow? Is there any point in the game where you need to, like, walk this slow? Like, Jesus Christ. Ah! Leon, what is it? Someone's voice in my head. Big boy time.
There you are, Eon.
Eon's Aeon,
So,
not Eon.
You've awakened already.
Stay back! I don't know you.
Stranger danger. Run away, Aeon.
Go away! Don't come any closer. Ah!
Why do you deny me, Eon? Don't tell me you've forgotten your mission. Remember, Eon. Remember.
Yes, we're gonna have to kick his ass at some point. Aeon. Tristan. Are you alright? I think so. Yeah, considering there's like this extremely small handful of voice acted cutscenes in this, they probably got people around the office to do the voice acting. Hey, Tristan. Who's that guy? I don't know. It's the first time I've seen him. He appeared out of nowhere and simply disappeared. He may have teleported here from another G system. Teleported? Is that even possible? In theory, yes. However, reconstitution of humans or any life form is supposed to be prohibited. So you mean whatever was inside the mobile suit wasn't human. I can't say for sure, but it's possible. You mean we're gonna have to keep fighting guys like him? I can't do this. I'm too scared. Fritz, I know you can handle this. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. None of this is your fault. You haven't done anything wrong. That person, he knew me. But that's not all. I also recognized his voice. I might actually be your enemy. Alright, kill her now. How can you say that? You're my friend. You're one of us. But past doesn't matter. I'm just worried. Either way, I believe in you, Aeon. Tristan, we must go. It's not safe for us to stay here. You're right. Let's head back outside, everyone. Run away! Why is this? Seriously, why did they make the D-pad run this slowly? Can't even get that slow if I move the analog stick. Not even, like, this is like, the least I can move the analog stick is this. This is like half that speed. If I guess if I hold down the, square button was to run. The regular non-run speed is just ridiculous. I didn't even notice during that, well, not really boss fight, but that last fight, did we even get any drops, any special drops? We did get a rod types beam rifle. Got a whopping 4 Death Army data. I do need to go back to the previous towns that had those locked doors with lockpick. I swear there was one other place that had like a black market. Some dude mentioned needing a black ticket. I thought it was the L some whatever town, but I couldn't find anybody when I went back there. That's 5 melee. Give it to Tristan, if he can even fit it. Doesn't look like it. It's not even on this list. Oh, is it a... oh, here it is. Oh, it should be able to fit. So just missed it. Yeah, there it is. Move this piece of crap. There. Ah, fresh air at last. So what are you guys gonna do now? I guess we keep looking for the arms dealer and supplying the Alliance. Oh yeah, the arms dealer. Well, I do know someone. He's called Mr. K. Mr. K? He's an arms dealer in Tohai, a town far to the east. Ever since those mobile suits appeared, he's been raking in the cash. Mr. K, the arms dealer, huh? Might be worth checking out. But to get to Tohai, we'll need to go through Fort Berg. Isn't the fort sealed off? Is there any way around it? Hey, we'll fly you across with the GAW. You'll take us there? Sure, consider it your reward for your mercenary job. Thanks, Vargas. Alright, first let's head back to our base, though. I'm assuming the base is going to be, like, wiped out. It's going to be like, alright, I guess I'm joining you guys now. Maybe not. Tristan, we'll fly to the town of Tohai tomorrow. It's a long trip, so you'll need to refuel the GAW. Besides, it's been a long day, and we could all use a bit of rest. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow, again. Ah, still scared, are we? Don't be ridiculous. Flying's a piece of cake. That's the spirit. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Or if I can leave town and go use this lockpick. Tristan. What is it, Fritz? Never mind. It's nothing. Are you sure you're okay? He's gonna leave us, isn't he? Yeah. I'll, catch you later. No leaving town. Railgun's probably an upgrade for a lot of people. I guess I could sell this stuff. I'm not going to make another Zaku 2, so... sell them all. Same thing with Goops and Doms. If I had more Gyan, I could make one of those, but... Why do they give us this here? Like, why? I'd ever use this over, like... It's probably more accurate than the... Yeah, this one's low accuracy. That's why it misses a lot. It's a good bang for your buck, but good luck trying to hit anything with it. Hey there, something I need to tell you. Nah, just forget it. Word is you took out the Dark Alliance. Welcome, stay here anytime, free of charge. Hey, where did Fritz go? Still in the party. For now. Definitely feels like he's about to, like, nope it out of here. You can't find Fritz. Yeah, I thought so. Any idea where he went? Fritz is missing? Can't find him either. Tristan. What is it? Please look at this. There's no Fritz left with the gatekeeper for you to read. See Fritz's letter. I'm sorry for just taking off like this. I know I promised to avenge Miss Natalie and our friends, but I'm too scared to fight anymore. Can't keep up with you or the others. I'm only holding you back. Leave my mobile suit behind. Hope it comes in handy. Please forgive me, bro. But we made a promise. We swore to avenge Miss Natalie's death together. Oh, Fritz. Fritz has been going through a lot. You have to give him that. I know. I'll never realize he felt this way. Come on, Tristan, cheer up. I agree. He'll come back. I know, right? They always put her, like, front and center. It's like, come on, guys. Like, they couldn't just give her, like, slightly taller pants. No. You can pop a quarter in there. Yeah, you're right. Let's get me down. That's the spirit. Now let's go see Vargas. Sure you're up to this, Tremmy? Of course I'm sure. It's just a little altitude. If I'm not complaining, then no griping from you either, got it? It looks like she's just wearing the same shorts she wore, like, when she was 5. She hasn't gotten a change of clothes since then, poor girl. Got it, thanks. How's it going, Naka? No. Right, he had a decent mech. I guess we can throw, let's throw Aeon in that... Go Goog. You got any new parts that are good? Hopefully. Are they going commando? Yep. I have a lot of issues in my pipes. Yep. It's like your pipes clog weekly for some reason. Yep. You... Talk to Buddy Boy first. So much chaos in the next 5 games. The final Shadow Hearts. The best Tales of game from what I hear. Morning, Tristan. The gauze ready to go. Fear we won't be coming back here for a while. And finish business. I'd like to wrap up first. More time. Definitely. Let's go around and use these lockpicks and stuff. Few places I can remember. I'm gonna teleport outside of town. No, I can't escape town. Star bites. Why doesn't it have an approximate? It's weird. Maybe because I moved some stuff around and it fell below the list of the numbers. Let's see. Let's see exactly what happened. There. 1702. I'll have to update the list soon. A bunch of new releases, I think that came out fairly recently. Or they are coming out soon. Oh, I didn't realize Vargas is still with us. Alright, looks for me. Yep, Starbrights will be there in no time. Only 1,200 games to go. Maybe Port Marley was the place. I remember the places that had. There was definitely a place that had like somebody who wanted us to use a black ticket. There's some places I remember where there was a door that we couldn't get into because we needed a lockpick. I don't remember where those were exactly. I'm assuming he's going to tell us if we like use the lockpick to go in. Not just suddenly opens up wonder if there's any point in going back to, like, talk to NPCs and stuff. Oh, there we go. There's a lockpick. The door opens. Recovery system 2. Regard HP recovery increased 10% in battle. Oh, we're just casually going around, like, breaking into places. Perhaps just the light of the sun, the minerals in the soil. Like, couldn't have done it if we hadn't saved our village. I know, right? One thing if you just walk into an unlocked door and like, oh, this stuff's laying around, okay, it's mine. But when you're literally like using a lockpick to break in, I mean, come on. Tristan, do something with that dog, will you? I heard the maid working in this mansion is really cute. So, well, that's why I'm here. I can't get in with the dog there. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but the dog has scared the daylights out of me. Shoo. Yeah, if it's in a locked chest, then hey, that's their problem for not using a better lock. Pretty sure there was one door in this town that was locked too. Another thing I haven't seen in a while is one of those protected chests. We got a lot of hacking tools now, but no chests to unlock with them. By fun. I'm moving to Eisengrad, but she's still angry with me. What am I going to do? Since the pirate threat disappeared, my husband decided not to move away. Think how much I begged him not to. Never listens to anyone. What? Or what do you think? I'm right? Right? Of course you'll agree with me. I guess I never went to these shops after the pirate things, so I bought some new stuff, I guess. Not that any of it is good now, but... case you want to create some more GMs and Zaku 1s, Zaku 2s, and specials, I guess. Tristan, you think I'm strange? Yes. Creepy even? Yes. Sure don't mind me traveling with you. Good I said that. It's nothing. I'm just thinking too much again. Yeah, Tristan. Give Aeon some encouragement, Kay. Don't be shy. Man's supposed to help a girl feel good about herself, you know? What's up? See, gone away. What do we get? Bunch of stuff. Power device 2. Stun melee. That's nice. Sensor plus 2. So plus 10 range, probably. Yeah. 3,000 credits. Nice. Good prizes in this one. Person's gonna come home and be like, where the hell? My life savings of 3,000 credits. No, 3,000. Yeah, 30,000 would be way too much. That'd be an insane amount of credits. We get like 10,000 from like doing that dungeon for Eisengrad there. It looked like a pretty small house, so I doubt that's anybody rich. I think that's only 2 places. I don't think there was one in the other towns, but let's go revisit those towns just in case. Tristan, I was thinking about how lucky I am to be traveling with you all. The fighting part is hard, but I want to stay with you to the end. I'm sorry, I'm acting strange again. I just want to stay together. Activating all the death flags over there. Never noticed that spot. There's always, like, whenever you go into houses and RPGs, there's always, like, food on the table. I guess these are just plates, but... most of the time you go in, there's, like, nobody in the house, and it's just, like, a full course, like, 3-course meal just laying down on the table. Like, why? Who just set this up and, like, left? I'm pretty sure 95% of the time when you go into somebody's house, they're not going to have food on the table. I knew there was a place like this in Isengard. The G system was built to bring rich and the poor closer together. Make everyone equal. I guess bridging that gap is a lot harder than it looks. Yeah, this is the place that had the black market thing. Stuff this guy sells is collected by these kids here. Probably best not to ask where it all comes from, huh? You have a black ticket, do you? Fine, fine. Let's trade. Do you have sniper data? Go Google. We can make a Gyan. We can make a Hizak. But we need to, like, grind a lot of money. Or just sell a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should? What can I sell? I thought we're going to go back to the GM command. The Zaku 2 I'm not touching yet, but... So Hizak... How many do I need to, like, max it out? I mean, like, get the 39... or to... DOM data. I'll make a Hizak. But I'm sure it's cheaper to, like, get more data than it is to, like, actually upgrade it to, like, level 5. But we're gonna need let's see, we have 10, so we need like 89. That was 140, so we need 12,500 basically, so like double the money. I'm assuming 99 will get you to plus 15. I'm assuming anything below 99 will, like between 99 and 90, will probably give you a plus 12. So you definitely want to get that extra 9. This is just a guess from like where I've seen the breakoff points be, but if I sell the Zaku 2 special, then we'll have a new mech anyways, so whoever, if Fritz does come back, he'll be able to take over the whatever mechas we're gonna replace here. We can also sell a bunch of these other things, like I don't need the command legs, like do I really care about the command legs at this point? Probably not. Zaku Arm Kai, you know, all these things. Claw. Sell this crap. A little more. There, should be enough. Let's go make ourselves a Hizak. I need things here that we need to use the lockpick. Probably Hizak. I don't even know what kind of mech Hizak is. Is that another range one? Nice to get an upgrade for like a nice melee one for Tristan. McDone base game. Infocom's last games. Oh yeah. Sounds horrible. Watch the next box I run into is gonna have like Hizak times 50. Like fuck. We have one more ECAP after this. I'm sure we'll get some more later, but see what this thing looks like. I don't know if we've encountered a Hizak yet in the game. Looks melee-ish. It's got 84 melee. Let's compare that to, well, can't really compare the Goof right now because it's got the power device and stuff, but it comes with an extra wing built in. It's preset. Just because I'm using this one, I can't. Right off the bat, this melee doesn't seem like that impressive, but switch this out for this. Lose a lot of armor. We're gonna a bunch of melee. Is it worth it? Let's see. It's actually weaker melee than the other one was, right off the bat. It's gonna have, I don't know, it's got better range, I guess. And this one out of the box is probably, like, better melee. Give him the shield, he'll have a lot more armor. Let's see what the, oh, yeah. That's also the problem for melee. Can't equip any of the big things. I guess the beam saber fits. That's all that matters, I guess. I can't equip like the lances and shit like that if I wanted to. Not that I want to. It will let me equip some of the other stuff though, so definitely have more room to play with. Good enough. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is my favorite Xenoblade Chronicles game. Why do I have Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on there? I need to get that one off of there. I mean, it's basically Xenoblade Chronicles, but on 3DS, plus I have no way of playing that game anyways. I don't have a new 3DS, so there's be no point in ever playing it. Yeah, exactly. It's the best version to play by far, so yeah, I definitely have to like mark that as a duplicate. I mean, it is a good game, but I should have played the Wii version and the 3DS version and the Switch. No. It's a good game, but it's not like played 3 times good. 100%ing it, or like 99.9%ing it on the Switch was good enough for me. Those last couple of super bosses there I can take out because that would require so much more grinding to get the right gems and stuff I needed. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the way I do it for RPG Quest. If there's a re-release of a game and includes a bunch of new stuff, and like especially some changes in mechanics and stuff like that, then I'll play both. Final Fantasy XII is a good example, right? So I'll play the original PS2 version, and I'll play the Zodiac Age version. Or something like Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy X HD, I don't feel there's enough differences. It's usually like, if it's like post-game kind of content, or like additional stuff on top of the game, then I don't consider the need to play both versions, so I'll just play the Ultimate version. But Persona 3 is an example of a game where I'll probably play that 3 times. I'll play, well, yeah, so like, I'll play Persona 3 FES. I won't play the original Persona 3. I'll play FES. I'll play Persona 3 Portable, and I'll play the new remake there. Persona 4, I'll play Persona 4 Golden, and then I'll play the Persona 4 remake when that comes out. So yeah, some games definitely make sense replaying, some other ones not so much. Alright. I'm trying to recall if there's any place I need a lockpick here. I don't think so. I don't recall any. Good old software rendering. Back before 3D video cards were a thing. Remember the first time playing a hardware render game with my Voodoo 2? It's like, holy shit. This is so better. So much better. It's night and day. Like playing Quake 2 there. I was like, my god, I've reached the future. Would you ever pay more to... I just realized you pay 150 credits, so you pay 3 times more to repair your mechs and restore your TP. Can't you just spend your TP to repair your mechs and then just rest off the TP? 9 different versions, Jesus. God, yeah. Gotta love when they release different versions for different cards and stuff. Yeah, that's pre-DirectX, I guess. Thank God DirectX just kind of just made all that, you know, made that like just one thing that everybody used. As long as you're DirectX compatible, boom, you're good. Now the Wild West for standardization. Wild West of PC games. Same thing with like sound cards. The earlier DOS games there, you had to go through the setup, you had to like get like 20 different sound card options, you had to set up the RQs and everything else. Like, oh god. So fun. Let's go to Tohai. Intentionally screwed OpenGL adoption. Good old OpenGL. Okay, is everybody here? Huh? We're one run short. Fritz, he had other matters to attend to. Did he now? Well, I bet he'll be back soon enough. Now then, Tristan, you ready? Let's get out of here. We'll be heading east. Our destination, Tohai. Oh yeah. Nope, not allowed. Gotta use our standard or bust. Wonder when we'll have full access to use this one. Hopefully the overworld, like when we're flying around the overworld, isn't like this close down to the ground where you can't see more than 2 feet in front of you. We're here. How are you feeling, Tremmy? I'm fine. Yeah. Then why are your knees shaking so much? It's not what you're thinking. It's just a bad habit of mine. Gotcha. You can't even see your knees from here. Cut it out. Hey, no need to scream. We owe you big time, Vargas. Thanks for everything. Huh? Is that supposed to be a farewell? Well, this is where we part ways, isn't it? What are you talking about? I'm in this until the end. Really? You do that for us? Of course. We're all in this together now. Tohai is northeast. Take our mobile cells from there. By airship. Guess we're not going back. We're now in China. Yep, no ride. Short barrier. I don't think I've gotten short circuit yet. I'm assuming that's like a stun. I know heat is annoying as shit though. Seems like any enemy encounters in this place. There's a boss dude though. I was gonna say, they give us that short circuit thing, so most likely he's gonna use short circuiting, but I don't have a way of equipping that, so... Chest anyway. This is gonna be like a super boss. A Black Assassin. Oh, but I miss it. It's probably gonna hurt, but... Looks like it's gonna be mostly range from his look. Sonic Storm. Never mind. Popping 94 damage. hits everybody with acid. Direct Black Assassin. Ninja Sword. That sounds awesome. It's a camphor type. Gatling Body. Bit. Seven. It's not as good as the. It does have acid, but somebody else. Yeah. Bit 2. Attack random enemies with 6 bits. What does that even mean? Yeah, it's not very good. Got an auto equip thing, but then it'll just like you can choose if you want to prioritize melee or range. And I guess if you choose range, it'll put like the strongest range stuff, but you know, it's kind of like oh yeah, those things. I know the ones now. I played SD Gundam Generation Genesis. But still, I don't know how much damage that will do. This one will probably, this will be a nice upgrade probably for melee. Once I can get back somewhere I can, you know, customize my mech. So Kingford will be the next melee dude probably, if I ever get enough parts for it. Enough data. No, it's just like all or nothing. I think it unequips everything and just re-equips whatever it thinks is best with the space you have. Yeah. Unless it only like does as much damage as it needs to that one dude. Let's say it attacks like 3 times on one dude and that's enough to kill it, but then like a 4th attack tries to hit that dude but whiffs, then you're just, you know. And it's real waste. But at 8 TP there, it's not like I use her TP all that often, but this thing that sucks is you can't regenerate TP, like with the save points. Yeah, I mean it depends if it pre targets things or if it just like keeps shooting and like there's like a bunch of enemies, it'll just shoot let's try it out. Root. One shot these Leos at least. Yeah, so definitely overkilled that guy, so yeah, just did no damage to that second dude. Speedall. Spidal. Let's head to Indonesia. That tree was different color. Like nothing hidden there. You can find a chocobo forest. Work. Golden GM. Assuming this is something worth a lot of money or something. Kill it. Probably try to run away though. Rock all. Hopefully that didn't hit anybody. Guess it did. Zero damage. Alright, don't use physical attacks, I guess. Okay, so I guess we can't do damage unless we crit. Sniper rifle is probably gonna be the techniques that do any damage. More armor. This is going to be worth a lot of money. Oh yeah, 1,000 credits. No experience, but... Ostriches. That was the place to grind for money, I guess. So you definitely want dudes who can, like, bypass defense. Gundam's got something. And the sniper rifle has a good chance of critting, though. Nope. And Frisk had something, but he's no longer with us. Why does he only have one energy now? I guess you use up an energy when you switch out. That's annoying. These grenades will do the job too. I think this is worth it for 1,000 credits. Wow. That's bullshit. That should have been like... It says like, ignores armor. I mean, clearly that didn't. I thought it was just immune to magic. Or like techniques, I guess. Good money, but man, it's a pain in the ass to fight. Buster Zaku. Ow. Counterattack. Sheffield. Good, because we lost our Sheffield caster. I guess that's why Gavinger has like a lot of the same abilities as Frisk. It's like, yeah, Frisk is going bye-bye. Some more Leos. Is true. Gatling fire. Let's see what the Gatling fire is. Assuming that's the town we're looking for. This is really no point in exploring off the beaten path. So far there really hasn't been anything off the beaten path. We had like that one dungeon we were able to like go into early and do a little bit of grinding, but other than that, we eventually had to go there anyways. Here we are, Tristan. This is Tohai. The delicate fragrance. Must be some local beauties nearby. Listen, I'll scout ahead to make sure we're all clear. Sure you will. Fragrance? What's he talking about? No reason to get upset. Vargas likes Chinese food. That is, unless it's a hint of jealousy I'm seeing there. What? No way. Just my luck, surrounded by a bunch of idiots. Oh, my apologies. You just drop this, please. I have work to do. I'm here to find the arms dealer, Mr. K. Yeah. Oops. I mean, Tremmy is more annoying. She has her ass hanging out all the time. Welcome to our town. Tohai is a peaceful place. Well, it's about to get attacked. Thanks, Mr. K. We've never been attacked. Not for now. Not for long. He's always watching over us and protecting us. Hello there. Tohai is a town of merchants. There's all kind of weird stuff for sale here, so make sure to visit all the shops. Well, we need to grind money, we know where to go. Let's see what they have for the mini G system here. Power booster, 10, 10, 20, 100, yen 2. It was like everything. I almost have enough to make this too. It's repellent. This one probably takes up like 4 slots though. It doesn't tell you how many slots they take. It's basically like all these combined. Let's check out what we can buy before we start upgrading our dudes again. We always do that first, like, let me spend all my money here, and I get to the weapons like, shit. I wanted this. And it's peaceful, thanks Mr. K. Stay as long as you like. Don't forget to buy lots of stuff while you're here. Come to buy weapons from the K Trading Company? You're so young. Want ranged weapons? Head straight and find the ranged weapons store. If melee weapons are after, turn right up ahead for the melee weapons store. Tohai is a pretty large town. Streets aren't all that complicated, but still, be careful and don't get lost. Aeon, what are you doing here? Been thinking about what happened back to the G system. You knew me. You knew my name. Tristan might be your enemy. Don't say that. You don't know for sure. Been hearing this voice in my head all along. He warned me there when there were powerful enemies nearby. He warned me of reinforcements coming our way. But whoever he is has been watching me all along. I never realized. I thought it was simply my subconscious talking to me. It doesn't matter, Aeon. I still believe in you. No matter what your lost memories may tell you, you're one of us, and that's what counts. Though I may not be able to bring back your memory, you can always make up for what you've lost. Even if I'm your enemy, I don't care. I'll always be here for you, Aeon. Always. You really don't mind? Of course not. So cheer up, okay? I will. I shall murder you in your bed when you sleep tonight. Came all the way to Tohai just to buy some weapons from the K Trading Company. You should look at the shops. They have some great stuff in stock. tell you piloted a mobile suit, right? What weapons you want? You won't be sorry if you shop with us. Cure alls. No purpose meds. Triple-barreled arm-mounted machine gun. This stuff is expensive. It's like a 2x2, basically. Beam cannon. Long cannon. That's a big boy. 4 energy. And 35 attack. It's not bad for 3. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the that part I picked up in the Black Assassin dude. I wonder if I should pick these up. This might be a good way to give my dude more melee. Let's see, 22 melee, 7 ranged. We're gonna have to go out and grind some of those gold Gundams there. So much stuff, but it's so expensive. "13 melee, 13 range." What was that? It's 13-13 with this one. Oh yeah, replaces our shields. We use no, we don't use. This 13 armor, and we gain like 20 melee, basically. Might be worth it. Give the armor to somebody else. Like my gun cannon. It's my Zaku 2. Actually, yeah, Zaku 2 is the special one I'm using right now. Slows us down quite a bit, though. Yeah, so the other one was like 13-13 with some speed loss, so these would be better for melee. Quite a bit of melee. Loses a bit of range. I'm only losing like 14 range, but I'm getting like 20 melee practically. And I get a little bit of speed, so let's do it. Well, how are you finding Tohai? You'll come from far and wide to visit the K Trading Company. Yeah. Take your time and have a good look around the shops. He did say to, like, it's on the left side, but he lied. Traveling merchant keeps trying to sell me his cure-alls. I look like I can afford something like that. Mr. K is a wonderful man, but I really wish he paid us more. Yes, Mr. K is a wonderful man. He has some very scary people working under him. I wonder where that is. He's Yakuza. This must be this way. When they said left, they meant right. I want to know about Mr. K. Who's asking? What are you after? I've nothing to say to you. Now get out of my face. You say Mr. K is cooperating with the Dark Alliance? I'm not gonna stand here and let you insult Mr. K like that. Get out of here. What am I doing, you ask? This is called recycling. I'm not just rummaging around through garbage. I'm helping save the environment. Right. People around here are loyal, Mr. K. There's no doubt about it. There's no point in asking questions. Let's ask around somewhere else. Interested in the K Trading Company? I don't know what you suspect. Mr. K is a wonderful man. I don't have people saying bad things about him. Get out of here. Hello, hello. What a charming little customer. Have you come to Ohio to buy some goods? Ever since the K Trading Company started dealing in weapons, all sorts of people have been coming here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's the truth. What am I doing, you ask? A stranger here, aren't you? Watch your manners when you're shopping at the K Trading Company. If we hear you're causing trouble for Mr. K, we'll slice you up like sashimi. Capiche? Doesn't know if he's Italian or Japanese. Large heat hawk they sell at the shop is awesome. Its modified axe lets you make thrust attacks too. A power charge. Use power charge and can damage even the toughest enemy. Yes. It's expensive, but worth the price. eh? Could fit it in there. Just have to move stuff around, but what's the base damage on this one? It's hard to tell because, like this doesn't show you the base damage, it just shows you, like, how much damage you're gonna do with it. So it's like alright, this one's 223, but what, you know, like, that's Lord Cheetalk. But I'm assuming when I was, like, looking at the thing here, it's showing me from, like, 98 to 145, so I'm assuming it's gonna be, like, a lot more. So, then go grind, I guess. I guess I could sell the Zaku too. I'm not going back to it, right? So this is gonna sell all the stuff that's attached to it, or does it, like, unequip all the stuff? I wonder. Alright, time to go fight some golden gooses, or whatever. Those little Zabby's custom Zaku too? Sure, sure. I'll take your word for it. I'll be back in just a minute. Let's go something real quick. Alright, back, sorry. Alright. Hopefully they're common spawns. I got like 2 in a row when I came here last time, so it's gonna be common enough. Come on, Golden Gundams. Ooh. He's getting a lot of crits, but as soon as we run into those Golden Gundams, he's never going to crit again. I think we got like really lucky getting 2 of those in a row. I bought those arms and I totally forgot to equip them, by the way. Or those, whatever the hell they were, arms. Shield Dome? That's new. Everybody guard. Let's rip that guy. How's our bestiary doing, by the way? Oh, we missed a dude. We missed a dude. We need to go back. I wonder which one we missed. We missed another dude. Go back. Yeah. If you're a fan of Gundam, definitely a good game. Nope, it's the Golden Goose. Anti-beam field. That's cheating. Doesn't stop beam sabers, apparently. Enemy sniper rifle is beam type. Usually when I think sniper rifles, I don't think like laser weapons. You know what I mean? .43 melee. need to color this guy. Alright, golden dudes. Where are you hanging out here? There's definitely some down that near the it's like Korean Peninsula? Vietnam? I don't know, one of those there is. Alright. Sniper rifle, hope we crit him. I don't think there's much he'll be able to do. You can like shock it or something, I don't know. Damn it. Good start, good start. Hopefully that carries over to the next turn. Doesn't seem like it does. So if you're slower than the enemy and you hit him with shock, it does nothing. Stupid. Alright, these new melee upgrades, you can one-shot that guy. What should we need for that weapon? It was like 4,000 something. Hey, Vayner. So I guess in this like forest area here is where he hangs out. It's obviously a rare spawn. Rare-ish. Audio lag is bugging me when I'm going through menus fast. Should fix it. Much better. Sure, these golden ones drop like 2,000 credits. Like 1,000 just doesn't seem like enough at this point in the game, considering how much things cost and how uncommon these guys are. It's probably gonna be like 1 out of every 5 battles if I'm lucky. hard bet me. Drum machine guns, yeah, those two, I guess. Any item drops, I guess, would be good. Is this X-ray scope? Oh, we do have a drum machine. I mean, notice. Just pick one up. If that's any good for anybody. 105 base. I'm getting some ECAP smalls, so I could probably make that one required 20 there. Since 2006. Long time ago. It's a good game. It's not an amazing game, but it's good. If I can one-shot these Leos now. Well, it doesn't help that they don't use the word Gundam in the title. In Japan they did. But in North America, for some reason, they just decided to, like, remove Gundam in the name, so it's just MS, it's just a generic, like, MS Saga. Like, unless you knew this was a Gundam game back then, you probably wouldn't pick it up. So I don't know what the logic was of renaming it. Like, who is it marketed for? I mean, it's definitely not marketed for Gundam fans, because they would use Gundam in the title. It's not it's not aimed at, like, non-Gundam fans, because they wouldn't care about mecha stuff, so I don't know. It's a weird decision. And of course, you know, with licensing for Gundam, that's probably not something we're ever gonna get, like, a remaster of any kind, ever. There's no point in really casting anything with her. That's just Operation Hack, I don't know. If I get lucky with a crit. Now the tricky thing is any sort of international release, right? There's definitely definitely different owners in different parts of the world, and then having to like, you know, have any sort of licensing stuff. It's always a tricky situation. That's why you don't see like any physical releases of the Gundam War games like outside of Japan. This is just a licensing nightmare. Even though they own the rights in Japan, they've like sold off the rights in other parts of the world, right? And of course, like Super Robot Wars games especially are tricky because those ones have like IP, like so many different IPs altogether, right? Pretty much. And back when this game came out, I mean, that was definitely an issue that you had to consider. Well, not sold. I mean, licensed it out, right? Not sure about nowadays, but back then. I'm sure like the Gundam like animes and stuff are probably being like released from other licensees. Why do it yourself when somebody else can pay you to do it for you? I mean, nowadays, who knows? Like Bandai probably owns like internationally probably owns all the rights to Gundam. So for a game that's just Gundam like this, there's probably no issue. Super Robot Wars, on the other hand, that one's a lot trickier because that one has like so many different IPs all in one. If I can pick up any like Super Robot Wars games, you get like Super Robot Wars Y here. Let's see. Yeah, flashlight. It's too dark. This is Y. What is this? Yeah, Y. It's like Raideen the Brave, Combattler V, Aura Battler Dunbine, new story of Aura Battler Dunbine, Heavy Metal L game, Mobile Suit Z Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack, MBS. There's like so many different things. Right? Code Geass, Getter Robo Arc, Majestic Prince, Macross Delta, etc., etc., etc. There's like so many different IPs that, yeah, forget about it. Forget about ever trying to license that game or release that game internationally. Just release it in Asia with like English localization built in. People are gonna import, like me. It's the easiest thing to do. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I've got like Super Robot Wars OG, VXT, 30, and Y. All the same. I don't know if they're available like on the like digitally, like in like let's say North America, or if you need to have like a Japanese or an Asian account or something like that. But physically, yeah, you're not buying these games. You're not buying these games retail outside of Asia. Yeah, Moon Dwellers I hear is bad. That one did come up for a fast forward at some point. Didn't get a lot of votes though, so maybe next time it shows up, it'll have a chance at winning. Steam only. Well, the fact that it even came out Steam, but I guess with Steam it's probably easier because there's not really any quote-unquote borders for PC games compared to console games. So, well, I did get a North American, an NTSC release. I know physical obviously is only in Japan or Asia, I guess. I mean, it's in English, so it's obviously Asia. Cover and everything is all in English. Looming calamity or inevitable ruin, rise, unite, and triumph. One day we'll get to the Super Robot Wars games. One day. PC Steam releases. I mean, wasn't Japan big with PC releases way back in the day? You know, the PC 88, 98, that kind of stuff. Of course, they definitely went more console later generations, and I guess now they're going back to it. Sure, but I mean, that was Japan was definitely a lot more PC-centric in that era. Now, of course, it's all mobile, right? I mean, mobile is the primary platform for Japan at this point. You're not gonna have too many consoles are definitely low down on the totem pole in Japan. Handhelds like Switch, kind of a semi-handheld, definitely a little more popular than like a PlayStation 5, for example, and obviously Xbox. Not going to be that big in Japan. But yeah, you're looking at mobile, and you're looking at for any sort of quote-unquote console, you're looking at the Switch systems. Totally to catch putting the game on Steam, yeah. Archie-talk, alright. Still's a nice chunky weapon. Alright, let's just unequip everything first. Alright. This bad boy down here. Let's put the arm missile up here. Sephiroth Rybach the Third, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support. It's almost like we don't have Bottleneck come to this one specific convention from one of the few hundred disc pressed. Yeah. Yeah, good old Doshin, or whatever the hell they called. Releases they had. I guess that's all we can fit in here. At least we got one range attack, not that it's a strong one, but we got something at least. Pure melee. 288 attack. So I'm assuming this one will give us the ability of using the piercing boost attacks, even though it doesn't say axes or... So I assume I can use like the power charge and the, you know, it doesn't say like lance, or it doesn't say axe because it's piercing. Yep, each character and each mech gets like its own. So like whatever your base is, you get like a different layout, and then obviously you have to like squeeze things in. So it's just you have to kind of like try to work around it. This one here has this gigantic cannon, which obviously won't fit in anything else, right? Got room here for something. Wonder if we can. Could probably get like a. If I get a 4-long weapon, range weapon, I can squeeze it in here. Yeah, the beam sword I could probably give to somebody else. Who's my second best in melee here? Well, I was gonna say Tremmy, but she's kind of stuck with that big-ass cannon, so Vargas, I guess. Vargas or Gevinger? I think this is Gevinger. There. Yeah. Definitely big ass. Not that it's like that useful. I mean, I can probably almost definitely do more damage by doing 2 regular shots, but keep her in the back row, pull her out when I need to, when she's got enough energy to shoot it, and, you know, there you go. So I should get... There's probably... Almost guaranteed there's, like, things you can equip that'll make it so you generate energy faster in the back row. I have to check. Let's get this beam rifle. We can give to Tremmy. If I need to use her Gatling shield. 60 attack, 1 energy, 16 armor, minus 10 speed. Gatling. 201. Residential district is back here. You should pick up some useful info. I'll stand lookout. You talk to people. Surprised you didn't find a sweet young thing to talk to. Where do you think you're going? No high-end tourist attraction. Can't just wander around here. Watch me. I mean, by wandering around here, I'm breaking into houses. $3,000. Could use that. Could use that before I went out grinding for money, but whatever. I'm sure it won't go to waste. Got a whole bunch of mechs still to upgrade. Well, the children in the back streets might know something, perhaps. Because of Kay, those children. No, I'm sorry, I can't see anymore. Just go talk to them yourself. Huh? Want to know about Mr. K? Go ask someone else, okay? I kind of want to stay alive. It's just between you and me. Have you heard of Mr. K? Well, on second thought, I better not. If anyone were to overhear, we're just talking to a random stranger that walks up to them and say, "Hey, you know about Mr. K?" Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, so the way you normally acquire other mobile suits is occasionally, either from chests or from killing certain enemies, you'll get this data. So, like this army data or sort here. Yeah, so you'll get this data here. Kemper data, Gian data. If you have at least 50, then you can go to a G system, they call it, and use one of these ECAP large, and you can turn that data into a new mech, a new Gundam, or new mobile suit. The more data you have past 50, the higher level it starts off as. If you have 99 data, it seems to cap out at plus 15, which is like 5 levels in each stat. At level 50, it's just going to be like level 0, and then you have to, spend additional money to level it up. So, and you can also buy some of this data as well. So yeah. So pretty much you have to like collect at least 50 of that data and have an ECAP large and create it. So yeah, and obviously you probably don't want to create more than one of a certain mech unless you have like, because I don't think I've seen any drops of these. It's usually like from boss fights or like you might get one in chests or something like that, but I haven't seen like any reliable way of getting more of these. So that does kind of limit. Obviously, if you have new characters join you, they're usually going to come with one as well. But yeah. That's how you get the new stuff. And you can also mix and match. So you have each of the mobile suits have different parts. So you have optional parts which you can just easily just equip on different dudes, but you also have like all the shoulders, the arms, the legs. The only thing that you can't change is the torso. But the shoulders, arms, legs can be swapped around between different mobile suits. And the torso will determine the base stats as well as like stuff like the your grid size for your equipment, that kind of stuff. Yep. You can even go and color, so you can even individually color the different parts. So yeah, they'll change the model like that, right shoulder, the Kemper spikes I equipped on them, and all the weapons have look different. Yeah, you can change the colors however you see fit. Well, I mean, you have like limitations in terms of the colors, but yeah, you can color like the individual items in different spots. So yeah, it's kind of a neat little thing. Smoke bomb. Hey, Jaren. 15 streaks. All about ranged weapons. Firepower is the most important factor in choosing a ranged weapon. That said, powerful but inaccurate weapons such as a giant bazooka are often difficult to use effectively. However, a wise use of certain tactics can compensate for their shortcomings. For example, boost attacks such as arm snipe guarantee a hit can ensure the effectiveness of less accurate weapons. Remember, no matter its flaws, any weapon can be devastating if used effectively. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're basically kit bashing your Gundams together. Mobile suit pilots must familiarize themselves with a wide variety of tactics to gain advantage in range combat. Mobile suits are capable of using a wide variety of range ordnance, from handheld weaponry such as beam rifles and machine guns, to shoulder-mounted cannons and armed machine guns. Up to 6 ranged weapons can be mounted on a mobile suit, including built-in weaponry. However, only one of these weapons can be fired at a time. As such, pilots should consider balanced loadouts that also include shields and melee weapons. One exception to this rule is the Gatling fire boost attack, which allows the pilot to fire all of mobile suits' ranged weapon at once. Nice. Dispatch even powerful enemies with a single massive attack. So, didn't Tremi have that ability? Yeah, she does have Gatling fire. So if I get 9 energy, she'll shoot like all her weapons, including her big ass cannon. I got like what, 3 weapons I think on her. Yeah. So I got the beam rifle, I got the arm machine gun, I got the Zamel cannon. So 6 energy, like batouche. Super effective, what do you mean? It fires everything, and include that gun, right? Wanna know what Mr. K? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but he's a wicked, wicked man. Although I guess technically, yeah, I mean, you're better to have like 6 different weapons and like, you know, a big-ass gun with like... So right now she has 3 instead of 6 potential. Gets rid of anyone who stands in his way or speaks out against him. Now if I could get 2 of those guns, 1 for each shoulder. Do you want to imagine that? Can't believe it. That miser Cabe fired me. All I did was ask for a raise. I was an okay guy, but boy, I was wrong. That was really well hidden. It was like mashing the button. Tremi, found any clues yet? Tremi, my eyes are up here. Huh? Oh, right. No, nothing so far. Something bothering you, Tremi? You don't seem like yourself. Sephiroth! Vanilla Bear, thank you so much for the 56 months of awesome support. Well, no, nothing really. I was just thinking about something that happened a long time ago. This pops back into my mind from time to time. I'm surprised they didn't reverse the shots here, so, you know, see her from behind. Because they love showing off her ass crack. As if I wanted to remember. Sounds like a bad memory. You bet. I wish I'd forget it for good. But I can't. And I guess I shouldn't. Safety harness from a roller coaster. Pretty much, right? Did I ever tell you? I used to have a big brother. A really good one. He sacrificed himself to save me and our family. He gave everything to protect us. He's so strong. It was Yeah, we're just talking about trimming from behind. Her shorts basically go down like halfway down her ass. So she's got like this gigantic ass crack hanging out all the time. It's like, what kind of design is this? So kind. It's every time I think of him. We might get a reverse camera angle here at some point. Why don't you ever let you forget? Someone is using my dead brother's name to do all sorts of terrible things. Whoever that imposter is, I'll never forgive him for shimming my brother's name. It's terrible. Who would want to do such a thing? I don't know, but I'm not stopping until I find him and make him pay. Imposter is a member of the Dark Alliance. Let's find that arms dealer fast. Kind of see it from here, but this is not a lot of pixels. Investigating the weapons merchant, right? Just leave my brother to me, alright? He's my problem. Go on, you've got a lot of work to do. Don't you worry about me. I mean, she would make most plumbers, blush. Shh, don't talk to me. We're playing hide and seek. Zoom in and enhance. Don't worry, just wait till we get to an actual cutscene. They usually put her front and center with her back hanging out. Don't talk to me. She'll see me if I move. Leave me alone. I'm trying to hide. People around here won't listen to me. That K guy is really evil. You gotta believe me. Yep, button center. See the children over there? Their parents were killed by K. Oh sure, everyone says they're just missing. I know the truth. Good old Agent K. She found me, so I have to wait here. Where's everyone? Have you seen my friends? Yeah, the game's fine. Typical JRPG, nothing like particularly like amazing about it. If you're a massive Gundam fan, then of course, you know, you'd love all the customization for the Gundams, but battle system's pretty basic. It's like attack, use some boost attacks and techniques. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything bad, it's just nothing like amazing. It's like, oh my god, this is such a great game. Yep, defend an item. Typical, you know, you have a turn, the enemy has a turn, your speed determines who goes first, that kind of thing. Yep. Exactly. Only thing it does slightly different is like an energy system, which is how you do like those boost attacks. The energy system lets you do like stronger attacks, or certain weapons need like a certain amount of energy. If I ever get an encounter, I can show you. So yeah, so you get 3-on-3, although you can like tag in some of your other team there, so they're in the back row. But yeah, you choose a weapon which has a certain amount of energy required. You regenerate 2 energy per turn, so these 1 energy weapons will give you like an extra energy to use next turn if you need it for like these boost attacks. So these ones use like more energy. Techniques are like basically your magic, those use technique points. It's different kinds, buffs, debuffs, that kind of thing. $362 damage. there's limitations, so the equipment system is like kind of a Tetris board thing, and the shape of the size of the weapon determines, you know, what mechs can use it. But as far as I'm aware, there's no limitation other than that. So if you can fit the weapon in your Tetris thing, you can use it. Obviously, certain weapons you might not be able to use together, like shoulder-mounted weapons, for example. You need to have a free shoulder to use it. Same thing with you know, melee weapons. You can only have one melee weapon equipped at a time. But like this one here, for example, like this one I wouldn't be able to use on this one here because it doesn't have 4 like vertical slots. Most melee weapons in general are tall, while most range weapons are wide. So typically, like mechs that are very melee centric are going to have like very tall but like narrow grids, while most range centric ones are going to be the reverse, like this, right? Yep, exactly. Like, I'm sure eventually, like, some like the end game Gundams are gonna have like most, if not all, the grid unlocked, so you can equip like some like massive things. But no rotation allowed. Of course, you have stuff like shields you can equip, and each Gundam also has like, so that's just what you can equip. But then you also have like parts, optional parts that you can equip that'll give you stat effects, and each Gundam can also be upgraded, so you can upgrade their like one of 3 stats: durability, attack, and mobility, up to like level 8 for each one. Should actually upgrade this guy a bit. More attack. Even more attack. Yeah, so you can equip shields, arms, legs, and optional parts. Those would be like, you know, status protection stuff, things that increase your speed or your, like, a certain stat, that kind of stuff. Some of them can give you additional energy, but a lot of those have downsides, like this one here. You can get an extra energy starting off the battle 3 instead of 2, but you're gonna lose 15 melee and 15 range. Kind of sucks. Yeah, exactly. And of course, yeah, you can customize all the colors if you want. Lots of color choices. So there's a lot of customization. So if for anybody who's like fans of Gundam and customizing that kind of stuff, will be a fan of this one. But in terms of the combat system, it's nothing like spectacular. It's just, it's fairly basic combat system, but a lot of customization. Yep, exactly. Hey, what's going on? Look, said I'm sorry. Calm down. Pervert. Look, can we just forget this whole thing? Vargas, what's going on? You came in nick of time, buddy. What happened? Well, it's a big misunderstanding. Don't lie, that man was peeping. Yeah, I wonder why. At least she doesn't have her ass hanging out, or ass hanging out, but... Peeping? Really? No, I told you, it's a misunderstanding. I was just climbing those stairs. And why were you crouching down halfway up the stairs? What, does this mean Fisk isn't coming back? Crouching. I suddenly had a cramp. Liar. I'll teach you a lesson with my fists. You obviously didn't invest anything in jiggle physics, though. Whoa, wait. Is balance really necessary? Wait, we're actually fighting? Zero jiggle physics. I'm disappointing. That's a cool ferret she has. But she had a ferret? Alright, chat. What color are her eyes? What are you doing? Trying to kill me or something? What can this be? You evaded my fist twice. You are no mere peeping Tom. Very well. I'll let you off with just a warning this time. You got trimming this character. She's gonna feel real inadequate. Yep. Now be gone. Don't ever show your face before Li Fang again. Bye, Li Fang. You're gonna be in my party soon. Li Fang? It's got a nice oriental ring to it. Green. Marcus, what were you thinking? Well, everybody's made of plastic, so don't be mad. I wasn't just playing around. See that building behind me? 20 guesses what it is. That, my friend, is Kay's Manor. I believe that pleasant lady we just met was one of his bodyguards. Huh? You mean the whole peeping thing? Guess I assumed too much. Sorry. No worries. Still, just keep this whole incident between you and me, Okay, I won't tell a soul. That's the spirit. Let's go see Mr. K. She's one of those got her name changed crew. Originally it was Hakuho. Hakuho just sounds hard to say, so Li Fang works for me. Don't tell me we're barging in, right? No, we're not gonna barge in on anyone. We're gonna have a little business discussion with them. Says Tristan, who's used the lockpick multiple times now to walk into people's houses and steal their shit. Well, I'll have to ask him to put some of his items up for sale on my black market. Okay, but why? Because any legitimate merchant would turn me down, see? But if he accepts my proposition... Oh, I see. Gotcha. Good. Now then, shall we? Hold it. Where are you? Realize this is Mr. K's property? Wait, we don't want any trouble. I have a juicy proposition for your boss. Tell him that this guy pirate Vargas is here to see him. Vargas? Vargas from the black market. The one and only. Wait right here. I'll check with Mr. K. You're in luck. He says he'll meet you. Whatever you do, don't offend him. I'm Mr. K. Now state your business. Let's save the formalities. I'm here to offer a partnership. A partnership? I'd like you to put your items up for sale in my black market. I have too many customers and too little to offer them. Tell you what, I'll pay a 20% premium for quality stuff. I believe you have been misinformed. I have no intentions of doing business on the black market. You drive a hard bargain. Alright, 30%. I won't go any higher. It's not a matter of money, I'm afraid. I simply don't do business with criminals. You may show yourselves out, now. Came here with a good offer, and this is the thanks I get? You're a loss. Come on, Tristan. Get your butt out of here, punk, before I have to kick you out. How long are you planning on hanging around here? I knew it was good for you. You'd leave. Now. Many apologies. My staff can get very excited at times. Suggest that you leave now before anything unfortunate happens. No hidden loot. Mr. K is a very generous man, but I urge you to show proper respect. I come here to talk business with Mr. K. No matter how long I wait, he still won't meet with me. It's Mr. K's mansion. Please be on your best behavior. I've known Mr. K for years, but recently his personality has changed drastically. What's going on, I wonder? He didn't take the bait, did he? Nope. So that means he hasn't involved the Dark Alliance? Not necessarily. If he really was legit, he wouldn't even have met with us. I wanted to see what we were up to. Pretty slick, you gotta give him that. So what do we do now? We catch him in the act. He's working with the Alliance, he's gotta have a hideout somewhere. Folks in town might know something. Let's see what we can find out about what old Mr. K is up to. So we gotta go back and talk to those kids now. So they heavily hinted that the kids might know something. Love hiding chests. That's why I mash the button everywhere I go. Oh, another one here. Is that 10,000? No, it's 1,000. 10,000 would have been too nice. You're not from around here, are you? No, I'm traveling the world, fighting the bad guys. You're a friend of Mr. K's. No, I came to fight Mr. K. Really? Can I ask you a favor, then? Sure. Could you please stop Mr. K? He's a very bad man. Why do you say that? My dad was an explorer, but was killed by on one of his expeditions. Before he died, he said he saw Mr. K in some ruins in the mountains. That's the reason Dad was killed. Ruins in the mountains? Can you tell me where they are? I'll go check them out. They're far to the west of town, a place called the Wyvern Ravine. Yeah, let me mark it on your map. Hooray. Leave the rest up to me. I'm sure your father's death is avenged. Thank you. Yeah, this game isn't very well known. It probably didn't sell that well, which is probably why this one goes for... How much does this one even go for nowadays? It's probably not cheap. I mean, I guess most PS2 RPGs at this point have gone up in price, except for the really common stuff. But yeah. It's like the only Gundam JRPG. At least in English. I don't know if there's other Gundam JRPGs. Sephiroth, Clipless Grenade! Thank you so much for the 47 months of awesome support. I am having a great weekend. How's yours coming along? Yeah. It's a fun game if you want to, like, customize your Gundams like crazy. It's a lot of Gundam customization. The rest of the game is pretty, like, standard stuff, standard fare, but yeah. Lots of mech customization. This over is pretty linear, too. It's a lot of, like, the world map is just the Earth. It's literally the Earth, but it's pretty empty. Like, the entirety of Africa had like one town and one dungeon on it. 4 years, that's right. Time flies, right? Like right now we're in China, as you can probably tell from the decor. But we started off in in Europe. Come on guys, head over to Mr. K's hideout. Seems like he's in league with the Dark Alliance after all. See, it's like I told you. But isn't it too early to act? We don't have any concrete evidence yet. We have all the proof we need once we get to his hideout. What will we do if you don't find any evidence? Simple, we just trash the hideout. Yeah, sounds like a plan. You call that a plan? Well, it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. That I can agree with. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's SD Gundams, basically. It's all the super deformed ones. Heading west to Mr. K's hideout in the Wyvern Ravine. Yeah, so right now we're in China, obviously, and went through all of Europe, went down to Africa, now we're in, like, Asia. I'm assuming we'll eventually make our way to the US, North America there, and South America. And I'm assuming we'll have full access to the airship at some point. They'll let us access all those islands and everything. Maybe at that point there'll be some hidden stuff there. So it said west, but I don't know. It doesn't really narrow it down. I'm assuming it's that northwest one. Battle time. Watch out those guys even. No audio, no problem. Won't tell your daughter. Is it north of here? I guess we have to take another path. Mirror goofs. Alright, so I guess mirror goofs are anti-beam. I was wondering why they called them mirror goofs. Now I know. High Zack Shield L. This is a pretty decent weapon thing, like the arm thing. Be good for somebody else. Lots of armor anyways. Leon's about to level up. Defense jammer. So it lowers the defense on every enemy. Everybody defend. Oops. It's 2 attacks though won't land. Assuming the railgun is, yeah. Assuming the railgun was physical, not beam. The gas cannon always wins. The cannon should be like auto, like piercing, like just goes through like any armor. Just love how massive the cannon is. I'll try to do that super attack there. It's like 9. He doesn't like Vargas. God, like fire. Let's go. It's 1,000 damage. Jesus. Just a casual 1,000 damage. So she does have 4 weapons. She does have her, like, her head Vulcan as well, so... What do we get over there? What? No new abilities? It's rare that you level up and don't get anything. I guess Tristan doesn't get a lot of techniques. You know, he has like a million boost attacks, so... This looks like the place marked on the map. I'm detecting incoming mobile suits. A large number of them. Must be the hideout then. Come on guys, let's go. Halt. Is this La Fang or whatever her name was? No wish to use violence. Please leave this place immediately. Yeah, I know that voice. Hey Fang, is that you, sweetie? You're the peeping Tom from earlier. Imagine meeting you all the way out here. Must be fate. You're wrong, by the way, Haunter. Her eyes are purple. Fate? Yes, would seem you were destined for this encounter. Good. I'm glad you feel the same way. Now come, leap into my arms. Leap? Prefer flying kicks. Very well. I'll humor your request. Argus, what is this all about? Explain yourself. This, my dear, is a faithful reunion of a man and woman romantically bound. I soon to match your hair. Are you sure this romance of yours hasn't gone sour? Don't be jealous, Tremmy. Even you can't deny our love. You idiot. Why do I even bother? Fine, you can explain later. Hit me with P damage. Sure she's gonna have just as much hit points as this when she joins the party. And ow! You got that big hit and. You defeated my Koshoken. How could this be? It was 1 against 5. Don't be so disappointed. The odds weren't exactly even. Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't change the fact that I failed. It is kind of funny she went for him, too. All people she went to do that combo on. Hurry up and finish me off. If you're ready to give it all up, why don't you come with us? What? For our cause, fight with us. This is impossible. I serve Mr. K. Would rather die than betray him. Why are you working for Mr. K? You know how crooked that guy is. How dare you insult him? Everyone in town respects Mr. K. Come see her for yourself. Shouldn't be too far now. Very well. I'll call your bluff. But if you're wrong, I'll see to it that you pay. Li Fang joins your party. Yay for more booba. Great to have you with us, Lee. Do not speak to me. I may be here, but I'm not with you. Playing hard to get now, are we? Tell me, what did she mean by peeping Tom? It's nothing. Never mind the details. This man looked up my skirt while was descending some stairs. Up your skirt? Argus, explain yourself. For the time being, this is all a misunderstanding. Yeah, I guess you don't need to look up, Tremmy's skirt. She has her ass hanging out all the time, so... Excuse me, but could someone please tell me what a peeping Tom is? It means a pervert. A pervert? Oh, now, Trimmy. Aeon, allow me to explain. Leaving Tom refers to a certain type of petty criminal. Does this mean Vargas is a petty criminal? Oh no, you see, he's been an all-out felon from the start. That's enough, Gravenger. You're not making things any better. Ah, my apologies. I can't believe I lost two people. She's got a gun cannon too, so we got 2 gun cannons now. So we'll have to switch one of them out. I guess she doesn't have any equipment, she just has like built-in stuff. But she's not going to be a permanent character, at least for now. She gets that from her arm, improved Zaga claw. Head Vulcan, enhanced claw. Netsuken. She's got the Gatling Punch, volley of melee attacks, fist. It's only good if you have fist, I guess. Senkoken. She's not good, yeah. Yeah, her range is like horrible, 16. So she's basically just melee only. But then you got like Tristan he's got more melee and his range is at least is usable. Got good reflexes, no skill, no mind, yeah. It's pretty shitty overall. Yeah, pretty much. What am I use? I'm literally like a foot away from, like 1 pixel away from the thing that heals me. Just wasted some SP or some TP for nothing. Oh well. Alright, before we go deeper into this dungeon, let me pause the timer here for a minute. I'm gonna get rid of these dishes, go grab a drink and all that. I'll be back in a few minutes and we shall continue on, so be right back in a bit.